Alright, welcome back. Just did the Anthem Ogle Oktoberfest. It's a Vienna style lager. Based out of Oklahoma City. 20-30 minutes up the road. It smelled pretty awful. Cheap grains and sweetness. It tasted pretty damn good. 9.5, 9. I don't believe they're brewing this again. It is getting into wintertime beers, so
probably be next fall.
Yep, because what they had was actually on clearance. I think it was maybe a month old, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not making it again. Now we're doing the Abita Big Easy IPA.
Was that a riverboat?
Yep, this is a session IPA, I believe. Ale brewed with lemon pills, so it's an IPA with lemon. 4.5%. Abita cranks out some pretty good beer, honestly. Been very few that I wasn't a fan of. Damn, smells super bitter.
Wow. Smells like it's going to have a kick.
I'm getting a pine bitter though. I'm not really getting a citrus bitter. Kind of resinous. If I can speak correctly. Resinous. There we go.
I don't even know what the fuck that word is.
True resin.
Tree has resin? Well, I don't know.
Alright. Oh yeah. That's pretty damn good for being 4.5%. It's not nearly as good as the Rough Tales Makeout Session, but I lean more towards the citrus hops now. It's kind of weird. I went for the citrus first, and I went to the pine. Now I'm back at the citrus, and I'm getting a lot more pine out of this. Even though it says lemon pills, I'm getting a lot of pine.
I mean, I can taste a little bit of the lemoniness to it, but the majority is the piney bitter.
Best by 12/22. So hey, we're actually, and that's 2016. Oh, we're actually having a fresher beer.
It says Best Buy.
Yeah, 12/22, 2016.
Hey,
ooh, we got something fresh.
cutting it close. Here in 3 weeks, it wouldn't be the Best Buy.
The thing is, at 4.5%, I wouldn't give that thing 2 months on shelf life, and I guarantee you they probably brewed that back in fucking June. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I do like it. A little too piney for me. I'm not real big on the piney.
Yeah.
Never really have been.
I was really loving pine, hop forward IPA for a little while, then I went back to the citrus after having, a lot of the Rough Tales, like their adaptation, their mango, a lot of their ales and their IPAs lean towards the citrus, and they just bend every single other company over and just rape them when it comes to their citrus IPAs and pale ales and such.
I love me some Rough Tail.
Yeah. We need to do another brewery tour now that they can sample
Serve the real shit.
Yeah, full strength.
Instead of the fake shit.
Which still, everything they had was
good.
Yeah.
I mean, we liked it all, but we would have liked it a lot better if it had been the real batches.
Mm-hmm.
Had the true bold flavors. It's just crazy how much alcohol percentage can change the taste completely.
Yep.
If it's too low, no good. Too high, no good. You gotta find that happy medium with each one. Which, we got one more year.
Yeah, 2018, 792 did pass here. We can get full strength beer in liquor in the convenience stores, corner stores, Walmarts. No more 3.2%. There are still 5 states, including Oklahoma, that have 3.2 as their maximum allowed in, being served cold. And however, I better change the wording. It's weird because Oklahoma does 50% of the sales out of the 5 states combined, so.
That's going to do a big hit.
Yeah. Budweiser was heavily in favor. A lot of the breweries were heavily in favor of lifting the 3.2 cap. Now you'll be, who's not to say that we'll be seeing something like, something from Anthem or Rough Tail or Coop Ale Works, 4-5 Brewing, Twisted Spike, any other Oklahoma brewery. I could just walk down to I'm not poor, drive down to the convenience store and pick it up.
I'm surprised that Budweiser is behind it.
Well, the thing is, I think they were behind it because all of their Ritas, they were having to import. All of their Platinums, they were having to import. All of their Black Crowns, they were having to import.
All that new shit they were going
Yeah, they're seeing. Because literally, Oklahoma City has its own 3.2 brewery,
exactly.
and all they do is Budweiser, Bud Light. Now they can expand in the brewery. It's a big fucking brewery. I think it's gigantic.
Huge. But that's the only thing that's kind of surprised me, them being that big behind it here in Oklahoma, because they have the big brewery that does the 3.2, and they're going to sell twice as much 3.2 as they do 6-point, because fuck, it takes twice as much.
Yeah.
To do anything to anybody.
Of course, I don't know the method to make low point or high point beer. I've never brewed beer, so maybe it is easier for them to make the full strength.
Maybe it's easier and cheaper process.
I mean, all they gotta do is add maybe a little bit more malt or sugars to increase the ABV. Well, this is pretty good for a 4.5% pine forward off the shelf IPA. I think it's pretty good.
It's one of the more piney ones that I'm okay with drinking.
Yeah. I'd buy a 6-pack of it and possibly not have it again. Like I said, I prefer, my all-time favorite was Adaptation number 5. Oh, Jesus Lord. That mango. Mango puree was in the bottom of that glass. About ripped the tape off the leg on that one. Down, ooh. About busted a shoelace. Alright. I chose this. You spin. It's fresh. Thank God. It's piney. I'm gonna say for the flavor they've done, I wanna say, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Alright.
Me, I'm not too big on piney, but this one, I'm pretty okay with it, so I'm going to give it an 8.
I said 9 because it's a session IPA, and they got the flavors they did out of it. I'm not getting any alcohol burn, which is, either way, with an IPA, I'm okay with. So, Abita.
Good job.
Pretty good job. Alright, maybe if you're going to put with lemon pills, you might want to crank up the lemon or tone down the pine. Alright, there you go. 8.5 overall. You see me.